you. I love your dance moves. Thank you. My most favorite instrument is the guitar. The guitar. I live in Australia. Where do you live? My most favorite instrument is the guitar. The reason it is the guitar is because all the bands that a couple of reasons, all the bands that I really, really admire are like rock and roll bands, and rock and roll bands just don't exist with a guitar. Now, I love rock, but I like solo artists, guitarists like Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that. But I'm really, really blessed to have a very, very close friend that is a guitarist, so I'm a little bit biased too. I live in Idaho, a state. I've heard of Idaho. It's lovely to meet you. Thank you for that. I love the dog picture on your face. Is that your dog? Is that your pet? It's so beautiful. I had 4 big dogs, like for about 14 years. Yeah. I met an American lady the other day at Cronulla Beach where I live, and she actually chased me down the esplanade. She's following now on YouTube, and she said, because she saw me dancing one morning when I was doing sunrise. Okay, it's a beautiful Google image of a golden retriever. It's perfect, the perfect image. They're cheeky dogs. Yeah, I met this American lady. I finished doing a dance with no music, just me doing it to sunrise, but I'm very connected. I don't sort of really know what's going on around me. Anyway, when I left, I don't look up to see anyone or anything, because it's none of my business of what they're doing, and if they're watching me, that's none of my business either, because I'm too invested in moving forward. Anyway, this lady chased after me and she said, "Excuse me," and I turned around. She said, and she had this excuse me, I'm going to try and do her American voice. She said, "Excuse me, I'm from America. Hang on, I'm from America, and I was just watching all your dance moves, and they're amazing, and I loved what you did, and do you do it everywhere?" And I connected with her, and it was really wonderful because she said, like, all I want to do is make people happy, and that's all I've wanted to do since I was a little girl. My mum would say, "What do you want to do when you get older?" And I would say, "I just want to make people happy." And she said, "Well, that's kind of hard to do that for a living." And I just have never stopped, because that's who I am. I love to make people happy, and my way of making people happy is through entertainment, through dancing and through smiling, and just smiling. If I smile at someone, and I just like to make people happy. And if I see someone that is not getting treated well, like he's getting mean or getting picked on or bullied, I go out of my way to help those type of people. So I guess I'm more of the minority type of person. So I've always, if younger at school, like say my teachers I've always taken the team, like the losing team, I guess. I don't mean it the losing team, because people used to expect me to go to the winning team. They just have this expectation of you to go to the winning team because you're quite popular or well liked or whatever the reason. And I used to do the reverse and go to the team that had the kids that were less popular and stuff like that, because firstly I'd have more fun with them, way more fun, because they're like awesome people when you get to know them, and they've got so much more they've got so much more depth in them. So that's a good analogy of me, I guess. I I can dead set see into a person's soul and heart, and I can see, I don't need to be told like what is happening in their life, I don't need to know that. I can walk into a room and I can look into around the room and I can tell you straight away. I know what's going on with everyone. I don't know how, but I know, and I know straight away which is the one person that is suffering in the heart the most. And when I know that, I don't know how I know it, but I know, I guess I know it because it doesn't even matter why I know it, but I do know it. And because I'm getting like older now, I just can't ignore that side of me at all. It's a really powerful thing to have. So my goal in life is to make people happy, which makes me happy, and people that are really sad and lonely and scared, I like to make them feel better, and I like to give them the tools of how to get from feeling down in the dumps to feeling on top of the world. You look like an angel in heaven. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, that's really beautiful. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's a rundown of me about that. Yeah, I just always want to make people happy. Yeah, but you know what? I truly believe that is because deep down, I think we do what, like, I want to make people happy, and I know how to make them happy because deep down in my heart, that's how I have wanted to be treated. Because I really deep down know what is the right and the wrong thing. And I know I've craved it, like my heart, like I'm holding it. I've craved the right thing. So I have, oh, hey, favorite brunette, how are you? I've missed you. I'm just saying, yeah, so I've craved. I'm just talking about, why I want to help people and why I'm good at knowing when people are sad and when things are wrong without even having to talk about them. I think because deep down, that's what I have wanted. So I treat people how I have always wanted to be treated. Yeah, that's probably it. But when people hurt you, you can lose your niceness too. Like, if people hurt you and are mean to you, like meaning mean to me, then it makes me not want to be nice sometimes. That can happen. And that's when you got to stay at home. That's when you got to, like, put yourself in the naughty corner. And the reason why I cut my hair off, no one's asked, but I'll tell you. So I cut it off because I had so much color in it, and my hair's really, 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 really thick. and I wanted to try and like grow it natural just for once. Sorry, I meant to say I've been having a bad day, but I made my day. Been having a bad day, but you made my day glow. Oh, that is so beautiful. I'm really glad. That's terrible that you've had a bad day. You know what? When you have a bad day, you've got to try. This is what I do. Like, it's expectations. It's expectations. As soon as we, like, say if we've bought tickets to, say, go to a concert, and then you get to the concert and you thought it was going to be really, really good, but then it's really, really shit, or someone didn't turn up, or I don't know, whatever, because we expected it to be so good, then we get there and you kind of set yourself up for disappointment before it even happens. And then, I don't know, I got ran over 14 years ago, right? And it was a really bad accident. I got ran over and was in hospital for a long time. And the first thing was that was not my plan for the day. My plan, I had so many better plans than being ran over. And so my expectations would have this awesome day, which did not involve getting run over at all. Like, that's not what's going to happen. And then it happened, and then it just, like, it puts you down into a really bad, like, mental state. Not only just a physical state, because I was physically very badly injured, but a mentally bad state, because that's not what you were ready for. Look at your, yeah, your favorite brunette is true. It's true. So anyway, so I cut my hair off and I'm going to grow it natural and see what it's like. I'll probably colour it. That reminds me, when my cousin got in a horrible crash, but she's still alive. Yes, that sort of thing. Thankfully, she's still alive, correct. And she would not, in a million years, anyone would have thought she was going to be in a car accident. They would have had plans. Obviously, she was in a car, so they were going somewhere. And that was not on the plan of what to do for the day. And then that happens. It's just so, but that's what life can be. Life can be, well, that's what life is. Life is just anything. And you just have to trust that it's going to take you have to have faith. You have to have faith in the whole way the world works, because you're here for a purpose, and you're here not by accident. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's really lovely. Oh, wow. The crash happened in the city called Rexburg. It's really small city in Idaho. That's awful. I bet it was on, like, the news or in the newspaper, and a big thing for a small, like, little town and everything. Mine happened, I was picking my son up from his soccer presentation, and I'm never late, I'm always on time. And a young Pizza Hut boy, the boy that worked for pizza, was delivering pizza, and he saw a parking spot, and it was right in the curb where I was, like, in the gutter, like, just on the gutter thing. And he drove, like, about 60 kilometers an hour to get this car spot, because the cars were really hard to get parking that night. And he ran me over, and I went through the windscreen of the car. And my son was waiting in the club, and I didn't turn up, and everyone was ringing my phone, and there was this accident scene outside with all these lights and police and ambulance and investigations, and it was me. They were doing it on me. And my son said to his soccer coach, "That's my mum down there," and he just knew it was me. He just knew it was me, and it was me. So, yeah. and then, you know, you go into recovery for a couple of years. That's, you know, but the good thing is I'm better. I'm here, and I'm not just here. I'm recovered, and I'm dancing, and I'm like 51, and I dance really, really well, and I make people happy, and I can sing, and I can songwrite, and I'm in a band called Cave People, and we like are very, very really, hang on, what's this? I just posted a video. You're so amazing and unique. I'm gonna have a look at it. I'll have a look when I get off here. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. I appreciate you very much so. You need to know that. You're appreciated. Your favorite brunette, I appreciate you. Thank you. Anyway, I must go because I want to show you the Budgies' new home before I go, okay? I'll just turn it around. I made them a new home today because I'll show you. I'll turn it around. I did it up yesterday, but today I did it up again. So this is that's, oh, hang on. I'll answer that question in a moment. What is the scariest thing I've ever encountered? That's their rumpus room, I call it. That's where they can go in and have like their own space. Because there's a door there they can go through. See, they've got these doors. And then here's a swing. I've got all these special, thank you. And then here they are here. And this tree here, I made it. I made this sculpture and I've given it to them now. And there they are there. It's Billy. Barbie's over there. She had a swim before. She's quite wet. There. And then they've got pretty flowers on the top. And it's just kept open like that. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Hello. I'll have a look. Thank you. My bird is so cute. I know, they're so beautiful. Anyway, Nikos, last friend March, thank you so much for chatting with me. Your favorite brunette. I will have a look at the video and thank you for chatting to me as well. I appreciate you both and much love coming from me to you. And don't forget, you are both chosen ones. Go figure, right? You're not mistakes. You are put on this planet because you got chosen to be here. That's pretty good stuff, isn't it? Because you're stars. So have a wonderful, wonderful night, day, or morning. See you.